Hey crew, Conrad coming at you with the news, events, and weather presented on October 11th, 2023. Let's jump right in. The news, and I'm pretty sure top of mind is going to be Dumont Dunes, and is the road going to open by Halloween? I'm sure this is top of mind for the Dumont Duners as well as the Glamis Duners, because if that road doesn't open, what are we going to get? A lot of the Dumont Dune riders over in Glamis, right? Okay, so we've got the latest updates, a commuter alert. Now this was posted like, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, but anyhow, this is where we're at with it. Crews are currently in the area repairing the roadway and working to expedite a reopening on the north side only of the route from County Line to Dumont Dunes by mid-October 2023. The time frame of a full route reopening remains to be determined. So the latest I've heard, this is just a rumor, they're going to try to have the road, Highway 127, opened up on the north side down to the Dumont Dunes Road opening. So if you're in Vegas or whatnot, you can come around the top and still get to Dumont Dunes. But if you're coming in from Baker and the south side, no scheduled reopening on when that's going to happen. These guys are out there busting their butts. I mean, check out what happened to the pit toilets. What a mess. Could you imagine having to pump out all the mud out of that? And then also over here on the right, we've got the mini dune sign. And you can see they pushed all of the dirt that was up on the road up into a pile right here. So there's pretty much no access to Dumont Dunes right now, unless you're going to go off-road the back way. Okay, so I do want to mention, if you love Dumont Dunes and you want some real-time information about the weather, the events, everything else that's going on as far as Dumont, join the Friends of Dumont Dunes Facebook page and get involved. Also, they're going to be having a meeting once a month to go over any of the things that's happening out at the dunes and what we need to do to keep this place open for future generations. Head over to Friends of Dumont Dunes and sign up. Okay, what did we say? News. We got events. We've got 3 events in Arizona coming up this weekend. I couldn't find anything else. If you happen to know of any other events that I might have missed, put them in the comments. I got to put a calendar together and get on top of this. But otherwise, this weekend, Phoenix Raceway in Avondale, Arizona, October 14th and 15th is the OffRoad Expo. I've gone to this a couple times. It's a pretty cool event. Outdoors, a little bit of indoors, but a lot of vendors, a lot of cool stuff. So if you're in the shopping mood and you want to go buy even a new side-by-side and get some accessories, get some parts, swag, the whole 9 yards, OffRoad Expo is where you're going to want to go. Okay, next. Buckeye Drags out in the West Valley. That's right, Saturday from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. So they've got a pretty cool sand drag track set up, right? And it's a run what you brung. So if you got a quad, sand car, side-by-side, Jeep, pretty much you can go out and hit that track. And not only that, if you've got a side-by-side, they also run this closed course. So you can pretend like you're Mickey Thompson racing in the old stadium races that they used to have back in the day. But it's a lot of fun. And then also they tend to do a mud run where they set it up for the kids to go run through the mud. But if you need any more information on this, you're going to want to log into Facebook or go on to Instagram and check out the Buckeye Drags pages for more information on that. Okay, one more. For you legit sand drag racers, just outside of Yuma, Arizona is the Dome Valley Raceway. And that's right, this Saturday, October 14th, they're going to be running their test and tune. This is going to be an event for you to bring your car out, run it, check on the modifications you did over the summer, because there's a big race coming up in November. But here's a little bit of information about this. It'll be held 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. There is admission, right? So if you're going to go watch, 12 and up is going to be $15. Kids are going to be $5, and racers, $80 for a track pass, unlimited passes, drag racing, music, food, drinks, and souvenir vendors on site. This promises to be an epic event if you want to see some really fast sand drag cars and bikes and side-by-sides and quads and everything else they do out there, right? Head on down to Yuma, check out the Dome Valley Raceway Test and Tune. It promises to be a lot of fun. Okay, so that wraps it up for our events. What's the weather going to look like when we head out to go do these things? And thank goodness the weather is finally cooling off so we can go out and goof off out in the desert in these events and have a good time. So even though this is based out of Glamis, you can pretty much expect that the Southwest, the events that I just talked about, we're going to be running into the same weather on these as well. So let's see, 90, 89, 88, 90, 95 on Sunday, but 90. Less than 90 on the highs. And then we've got in the 60s at night. Again, just beautiful. Go to the dunes. We get to go early this year. Sometimes it's hot still, right? All right, let's see what we got for wind. Let's see what we've got for rain. 0% across the board. And wind going down. 14, 12, 11, 9. So it looks like it's going to be just a little bit of a breeze out there. But otherwise, it's going to be a pretty epic weekend in the dunes and at these events as well. Okay, crew, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. See you in the dunes.